average day, there are over 5 billion Google searches that contain the word leadership. So clearly, it's a hot topic. But have you ever stopped to ask why it matters so much? And more importantly, how does it affect your business? Well, if you've ever thought or heard things like, I just let my team get on with it, or if someone's underperforming, they're just not a good fit, or leadership is just about being inspirational, then this is for you. I'm Tracy. I support the thinking, behavior, and skill shifts needed for small business owners to grow stronger, scale faster, delight customers, and make more money. Here's the truth. Leadership isn't just a buzzword you see on LinkedIn or social media platforms. It has a direct impact on your bottom line. Even if you've only got one employee, how you lead matters a lot. And if you're thinking, but I'm a great leader, that's where it gets tricky, because most people think that they're doing great, but the data says otherwise. Let me hit you with a few numbers. Poor leadership is linked to around 19 billion a year in absenteeism in South Africa, mostly due to workplace depression. Around 27% of employees who quit say that they did it because of leadership issues, and the cost of replacing them is between 30 and 200% of their annual salary when you factor in recruitment, training, and lost productivity. That's a lot. So why is this still happening? With billions of searches on how to lead, you'd think that we'd all be experts by now. Well, here's the thing. Most leadership problems fly under the radar. Why? Because employees often don't feel safe to give feedback about their managers. And without honest feedback, you can't fix what you don't know about. Many new managers, and too many others, aren't able to see how their team really experiences their leadership, and unfortunately share a version of what's happening rather than the real deal. You can't really blame them. Top-down communication has always been more direct than bottom-up. It's not a level playing field. So how do you spot poor leadership when no one's saying anything? Here are a few red flags to look out for. There's an us versus them vibe. When different groups see each other as them, you can be sure that information is hoarded, and this leads to mistakes. Team meetings, if they happen at all, are lifeless or just awkward. Team members don't share easily and really just want to get it over with. Leaders are quick to blame, always hunting for who messed up instead of what went wrong. To make it worse, problems can also be assigned to them. There can be high staff turnover rate with minimal information on resignation letters because they still might need a reference, so they can't be honest even there. Let me be clear. Leadership isn't the only reason why these things are happening, but strengthening this skill can seriously improve workplace culture, performance, and of course, profits. So what can you actually do? It starts with systems. Yeah, I know it isn't the funnest area, but bear with me. If you want to grow your business and get the best out of your team, your business needs to support leadership. Your business systems need to support leadership. That means things like a solid hiring process, making sure that your process includes clear deliverables of the road. So you don't just hire for today's panic, you rather hire for tomorrow's strategy. A proper onboarding plan, not just here's your laptop, good luck kind of vibe. You need to make sure that new hires are clear on their objectives and feel supported while they build their confidence. Weekly check-ins with the entire team if it's small, and with departments if it's bigger. Clear role-specific KPIs, so performance isn't just based on vague impressions or subjective assessment. And please, just seeing your team every day isn't the same as managing the team well. That's a big mistake that new business owners make. I've seen that movie, I've seen the ending, and it's never good. You need to be intentional. Set one-on-one meetings. Every team member in your business should be discussing their KPIs, problem areas, and share additional support that they might need. These meetings must be documented, and managers should take care of any questions or concerns or requests for support immediately. When you hire managers, make sure that you have a way to assess them too. There's so many different assessments that can give you an idea of a person's strengths and weaknesses. DISC is one that I've used with lots of success, and you can actually get them for free. Don't be afraid to think way outside the box here. Appoint an employee representative, someone who can share their colleagues' concerns without fear of retaliation. This person should be trained in conflict management. If you want something even easier or just a place to start without redesigning all of your SOPs, learn to listen.
What are they called again?
Annulax batteries.
Harbulary batteries.
That's nothing like what I just said.
Without judgment. Learn to put aside emotional or judgmental responses and gain your composure, and then ask questions for clarification. Being able to model this critical skill for your team is what true leadership is all about. Master yourself first, model the behaviors for others, and then stand back and watch while they do the same thing. You determine the culture. So aim for a culture where your team can speak up. They can challenge ideas and work with you, not just for you. Leadership isn't about being perfect. It's a skill, one that you can absolutely learn and get better at. And when you do, your business runs smoother, your team is more motivated, and yes, your profits go up as well. If this is something that you'd like to know more about, or you have a great leadership moment to share, please reach out in the comments and let's support each other through the ups, the downs, and everything in between in starting and growing a healthy business. See you next time.